Broncos admit offense lagging following ugly win over the Raiders. Denver, the Broncos became the first NFL team to reach 8 wins this season with Thursday night's 10-7 victory over the Raiders at Empower Field at Mile High. And they did it, again, with their defense at its quarterback-harassing lockdown best. But after the win, Broncos running back J.K. Dobbins spoke for many of his teammates on offense who believe it's time for the offense to stop making it hard for the team. Yeah, cool, we're 8-2, but the defense is winning us the games and we're not helping them. We're not doing them any justice, Dobbins said. I feel bad the way we play on offense and the way they play on defense because they're doing so great and we're doing so bad. They're our brothers too, and it just sucks because they're just out there, so many plays, playing their butts off. We can't keep doing this to them. Said Broncos quarterback Bo Nix, at some point we've got to start moving the ball and scoring some points. Between penalties and sluggish football, we're just not playing very good. It starts with me. I've got to be better. We've got to find some juice. Nevertheless, the Broncos lead the AFC West, and their 7-game winning streak is the team's longest since it opened the 2015 season 7-0. Denver won Super Bowl 50 to close out that year. The Broncos' defense allowed 1 touchdown or fewer for the 4th time this season and had 6 sacks, pushing its league-leading total to 46, the most after 10 games since 1990. The Raiders were held without a first down on 7 consecutive possessions and finished with 188 total yards. However, the Broncos were still in a slugfest because their offense finished with 220 yards and punted 7 times, as Nix threw 2 interceptions. The Broncos have trailed in all but 1 game this season, the Week 5 win over the Philadelphia Eagles, and have scored 18 or fewer points in 3 of their past 5 games. Thursday night was also the 4th game this year that the Broncos did not score in the first quarter. They had 4 possessions in the game that went for negative yardage, with 3 of those coming in the 3rd quarter. It got so ugly in the second half that fans in the sellout crowd booed as the offense left the field before a punt. I mean, they should boo. They should. We're not very good at times. They should be mad because we have so much talent. We've got to figure it out. And we will, Dobbins said. The Broncos finished with 11 penalties for 78 yards in Thursday's win, with 8 of those coming on offense. It was the 4th game of the season that the team had at least 10 accepted penalties. Denver has the 2nd most penalized offense in the league, with 52 in 10 games, including penalties that have been declined. Only the Jaguars have more penalties on offense, 53 in 8 games. The Raiders did some things that were challenging on defense, but too many penalties on offense that put us in a hole, and I've got to be better also, Broncos coach Sean Payton said. Nix added, we got to do better. At some point, 10 points isn't going to be enough. Even the Broncos' game-winning field goal came as a result of a blocked punt by safety J.L. Skinner that gave the offense the ball at the Raiders' 12-yard line with 1 minute and 29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The Broncos lost 2 yards on the next 3 plays combined, and Will Lutz kicked a 32-yard field goal that was the difference in the game. But Denver's defensive players said their offensive counterparts shouldn't worry. Even as the Broncos remain on pace to challenge the NFL single-season sack record of 72 by the 1984 Chicago Bears, they say they are ready for anything else thrown their way. Whatever we need to do, we do, Broncos linebacker Alex Singleton said. Just continuing to give the offense the ball, give them every opportunity. We don't look at what the offense does, what the special teams does. Our job is to go out there and get stops. So we have that mentality, and we have the right guys who come in with that mentality.